Can you define time? I'm sorry, I can't. Maybe many of us cannot define time, but most of us at least vaguely understand what time actually is. It is a all-pervading and universal force that has influence and impact on each and everything in this universe. Now, when we speak something, there is a sense of time. When I write something, there is also a sense of time. And that sense of time is communicated by the verb part in a sentence. Today, we are discussing tense. So, hello and welcome to this session of the Language Mantra channel. This is session number 20 of the Basic English course. এবং আজকে আমরা টেন্স বা কাল নিয়ে আলোচনা করব। বাংলায় বললে তিনটে কাল আছে, ইংরেজিতেও তিনটে কাল আছে: প্রেজেন্ট টেন্স, পাস্ট টেন্স এবং ফিউচার টেন্স। So this is something very important in English grammar. You must know the basic things about tense, and I think we'll have to give more than 10 sessions for tense alone. It is so important and so complex sometimes. Anyway, today we just have three parts of tense, only basic parts: past tense, present tense and future tense. We know past, what is already gone. That time is beyond our control. That is past time. Future time, that has not yet come. And present time is in between future and past. Actually, present time does not exist. To be very specific, there is only past time and there is only future time. And present time is the transition period. Now, we have a very interesting point here. Past time, you can't measure it in terms of even centuries. There are so many centuries already gone by. And future time, it is unlimited. You cannot measure in terms of centuries again. But present time can be measured. But when we are speaking of present tense or present time, we speak in present tense, we write in the present tense. Is that time limited or unlimited? That is our problem today. Now, problem comes from another thing, because when I speak of time in terms of these words, it is mechanical time. But when I speak something in terms of time, that is not mechanical. Maybe there is something more than mechanical, maybe psychological or maybe non-mechanical. Now, how? Say it is 10 o'clock. So 9:59 is past time, 1 minute's unit, right? So 1 minute past 10, that is 10:01 would be future time. But when I speak something like the word say now, it does not refer to 1 minute, it does not refer to 1 hour, it's just now. It is not, measurable in terms of minute or time. Now is now. And that now is as much as I can conceive of it. It depends totally on the speaker's, mindset. But mechanical time does not have that kind of mindset. That is the problem with mechanical time and the time we use in a sentence. Now say now, and then before will be past tense and after will be future tense. We make it a little bit broader. Today means 24 hours. 24 hours, if you see in terms of mechanical time, there are many hours that is past, there are many hours that would be future. But I say today can be present tense, because I can see today as a unit of time. So it depends on how much I can conceive of as a unit. So today is a unit for me, and I am saying today I am very busy. So today becomes present tense. Although within this today, in terms of mechanical time, there is some part past time, some part future time. But for me, the writer or the speaker, today is present time. So tomorrow will be future time. And yesterday was past time. This week I'm very busy. I can't help you. I'm using present tense. This week I'm very busy. I am taking 7 days time as a unit, and I can conceive of this unit as present tense. So it's nice. 7 days can become present tense. Go ahead. This month. Okay. This month does not seem very good for me. I'm speaking of the whole month as a unit. So this becomes present tense. Go ahead. This year. There are so many problems this year. Again, it becomes present times. Whereas this year means 365 days. If you calculate in terms of mechanical time, out of 365 days, maybe many days in the past time, many days in the future time. But I'm speaking in terms of present times. This year, I have so many things to do. So present tense, this decade, we have many political problems. This decade, next decade, last decade. So we are expanding in terms of time now. This century we have so many wars. This century has given so much trouble to us. So this century is conceived as a unit of time for the speaker, and it becomes present tense. Now you see, present tense begins from a dot, that is a moment, a second, and you can expand it in terms of now days, then weeks, then month, then year, then decade, then century, this way. So it can be expandable. Why? Because my mindset, because as much as I can conceive of as a unit, that must become present tense. মানে যতটা আমি ভাবতে পারি ততটা আমার জন্য present tense. This is not like a mechanical time. So this is interesting about present tense or present time. It is not measured in terms of watch or calendar. It is measured in terms of a man's capability of conceiving it as a unit. So this is what is main discussion today. Next day we'll be discussing other things relating to tense and how verb is the muscle power. Verb also indicates time, because action must take place sometime. Action and time, these two things are very much related. That's why verb is the most appropriate, parts of speech to give a hint to time factor. So I think this much today, and next time we will be discussing things one by one. So try to understand what I have already said and see the video in full, not in parts. That wouldn't help you. And try to like it, dislike it, subscribe us, and press the bell so that any entry, new entry can be notified. We normally, upload new things on Saturday. Please try to see all the, sessions, and if you have any queries, please write back to us. We'll be happy to answer back to you. So thank you very much. Hope to see you next time again. Bye.